guys, it's your girl Leslie Sarai. Welcome to my channel. Here on my channel, we work on our inner beauty. We work towards an amazing lifestyle, and we also inspire ourselves as well as those around us to be the best version of ourselves that we can possibly be. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back, because I'm back with another mother loving video. Y'all, welcome back. First of all, whoa, happy new year, happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, happy Hanukkah, happy birthday. I don't know how many happies I done missed, but happy day to you. And if you're having a so not so great of a day, I hope that I'm able to transfer my happy energy to you by the time that you get to watch this video. And then just talking about how we've been feeling and all that stuff is the reason as to why I'm really here today. Transparency time. For the past few months, I have been, I guess, battling with some doubts. Yeah, big doubts. You know, I've been, well, they're not big doubts no more, but I've been battling with some doubts, and it took me some time to kind of just figure out what was the best way that I could eliminate those doubts out my head and combat those doubts, because it was kind of just like, it was starting to kind of eat at me and keep me down, and we don't stay down over here, you know what I mean? And so some of those doubts I definitely planted with no help. Some of those doubts people unnecessarily threw them at me, gave them to me. Who asked them for that? Ain't nobody even asked them for that, but I mean, what's free is free. And I'm not gonna lie, like, some of them other doubts kind of just sprouted from just trial and error and just experiences and just like things that started to become like little insecurities here and there, you know what I mean? So yeah, so no matter how those doubts came to be living rent free in my head, I just got sick of it, and I was just like, yeah, it's time for y'all to go, you know what I mean? And I was just trying to figure out how I was gonna kick these doubts out of my home, you know? And so in today's video, that's really what I want to discuss with you guys, how to doubt the doubts. But before we get into this video, I just want to say that if this video somehow resonates with you, consider subscribing and giving me a thumbs up. And for all of you guys who are returning, and for all of you guys who may also be going through the same thing, if you have any insight, or comment down below what it is that you do to get rid of your doubts, and if I shared a tip with you that you plan on using or that you find helpful, comment down below as well too. I want to see how we could help each other out. All right, so I ain't gonna chit chat for too long. Let's get right into the video. So tip number 1, rebuke the doubt. Okay, I'm gonna say it one more time for the people in the back who just so happen not to be hearing me. Tip number 1, rebuke the doubt. So rebuke is an expression of sharp disapproval. So in other words, you don't accept that doubt. You're not friends with that doubt. You don't rock with that doubt. That doubt is not welcomed here, and you gotta let the doubt know that. My man, you a dub. For those of you who's not from New York and y'all don't know what a dub means, it means you whack. It means we not cool. It means nah. It's a big fat no for me. That's basically what that means. You know what I mean? And not for nothing, a wise man once told me that doubt is like chicken. I understand that some of you don't eat chicken, some of you don't like chicken. I like chicken, so I understood the expression. The longer the seasoning, the more flavor it gets. So in other words, don't let that doubt marinate. Don't treat the doubt like chicken. Don't treat it like no meat. Don't treat it like nothing that you like. It's not no steak. It's not no nothing that you're gonna put in the microwave and eat it later. You're not about to save it later. You're not about to preserve it. You're not about to do none of that. You're about to wash your hands. You're about to throw out the trash. You're about to get rid of it because you're not with it. The doubt is a dub. You rebuke the doubt. You let the doubt know, nah, you're not welcome here. Okay? That's tip number 1. You're rebuking that doubt. You're not accepting that doubt by any means necessary. So tip number 2, doubt the doubt. When a doubt comes in your head telling you that you can't do something, you're gonna doubt that thought. Okay? So when a thought comes into your head like, oh, I can't get that job, you're gonna go, I doubt I can't get that job. I doubt I won't get a job that suits me. I doubt that I'm not gonna get a job that's gonna pay me well. I doubt that I'm not gonna get a job that will satisfy my needs. I doubt that. I doubt that I'm not gonna find a way to be able to be alright. I highly doubt that I would not find a way because I'm gonna find a. You getting it? You getting it? So that's what we're doing moving forward, okay? That's what we're gonna do. So when a thought comes into your head like, oh, nobody loves me. I doubt nobody loves me. I don't know about y'all, and we're gonna keep it real. My doubts are a little bit dramatic. So that nobody loves me doubt, come on, bro. Get out of here with that. Nobody loves me. Nobody loves me. Nobody. Not one person. Nobody. Nobody on this earth. Get out of here with that. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. I know y'all be having conversations with yourself, so y'all not about to be looking at me like I'm crazy right now because I know it. I know you know what I'm saying. Doubt the doubt. Like, point blank period. Okay? Point blank period. We're gonna doubt that doubt. Like, even, I don't care if you're not able to see the results. Even if you're not able to see the results, you're gonna doubt that doubt. You have to envision success for yourself always and in every single way. Okay? So you can't give that doubt no space because that doubt wants nothing good for you. Nothing good for you. Okay? Whatever you keep in your mind is exactly what you will be. And that actually reminds me back to these to this Bible verse that I like. It's Proverbs 23. Yeah, Proverbs 23:7. And it says, as a man thinks, so he is. And that's basically just that, you know, whatever you keep in your mind is exactly what you will be. And we are a result of our thoughts. So what you keep in here, what you allow to penetrate in here, what you allow to replay here, the conversations that you have with yourself here, like, you have to tread lightly and you have to protect yourself and you have to make sure that, and this is my motto, that you're being the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. Okay? So tip number 2, we're doubting that doubt. And so last but not least, and I'm only gonna give y'all 3 tips because I feel like these 3 tips, the doubt be like, ah! And I be like, you know what I mean? And with these 3 tips, I feel like we good. With that being said, tip number 3 is worship. Worship. And some of you guys may not like this tip. Some of you guys may dismiss this tip. Some of you guys may not agree with this tip. Honestly, I don't really care. It works for me. Of course, everything doesn't work for everybody. I'm pretty sure that if you tried it, it'd work for you. But again, everything, disclaimer, does not work for everybody. To each his own, you know, and by all means, feel free to go on and do your own research on how you can combat and fight the doubts that you may be currently experiencing. But worship is definitely like a win for me. Honestly, when I'm feeling doubtful, I worship God. I talk to God, I pray. Like, who better to speak to about the things that I have trouble with on this earth than the creator of it all? And some of y'all may not agree with me, but I'm not talking about the universe, because the universe is a creation. But that's a different conversation for another different day. You know, the girls like to tussle, so I ain't really gonna say too much. But yeah, I worship. So I'll say things like, thank you, God, for you have given me the authority and strength. I will say things like, thank you, God, because everything attached to me wins. I will say things like, thank you, God, because you prosper the works of my hands. I would say things like, thank you, God, because you loved me first. I would say things like, thank you, God, because you have mercy even with all of my imperfections. And those are just like some of the things that I may say when I'm feeling doubtful or down, you know, just depending on what has been kind of just running through my head. Honestly, like, worship allows me to practice grace and gratitude, and that alone kind of just shifts my energy, and it allows me to give even what I feel that I may not have. You know what I mean? It definitely, like, it just, I don't know, it does something. It redirects my thoughts. Worship allows my thoughts to just be redirected, and it just guides and it just protects me. But of course, you would have to do that with a sincere, pure, and open heart, and with pure intentions, of course. You wouldn't just be worshiping for gain. Like, I don't know who does that, but who does that? You know what I mean? And so yeah, like, those are honestly the 3 tips that I use on my everyday basis now, to fight any doubt that I may have. Like, for instance, even sometimes I'll have doubts about showing up on YouTube, and I will notice my inconsistency, and then I'll start doubting myself because of inconsistency. And it's just like, instead of me spending so much time stating I'm inconsistent, what's the point of me doing all of this, then and beginning to create insecurities and create all these doubts in my head, based off of the things that I feel like I can't do. How about you just show up? And how about you just do it? And how about you just kill that elephant? You know what I mean? And thank you for also holding me accountable. Many of y'all that are close to me will call me or text me or DM me and be like, we're waiting for another video. I watch you. What's going on? Where's the video? And I'll be like, oh my God, it's the doubts in my head. Oh my gosh, it's the doubts in my head. It's me. I'm the problem. But definitely, y'all, it really be in our head a lot of the time. And I just wanted to share that tip with y'all, because I'm pretty sure that if I'm going through these things, y'all going through these things as well. And I hope that these tips can help you guys in regards to just overcoming and doubting your doubts. So just to reiterate, tip number 1, we rebuking the doubt. Tip number 2, we doubting the doubt. Tip number 3, we worship. We redirect that energy and we push through. And that's just on that. All right. If you know somebody who might be going through this similar situation as well, like I stated in the beginning, we inspire ourselves as well as those around us to be the best version of ourselves that we can possibly be. So make sure that you guys go on and share this video just with one person that you feel like would benefit from it, and give me a thumbs up. Y'all, don't forget to comment down below what it is that you do to to fight your doubts that I probably didn't mention in this video. And if you're gonna take any tips from this video, comment down below. This is a community. We help each other. We love each other as we love ourselves. So let's get some engagement going. And that's all that I have for today. I will see you guys the next time. Peace. See ya.